Yep, still rocking it. Welcome back to Canadian land where it's like, hey, it's minus 40 out on Saturday, but it's minus 3 out on Sunday and I can wear a hoodie now. That's just what happens in Canada. So we're back in the garage. You can tell that I left everything in an absolute state of disaster. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna clean this up and then we'll get into the next clip because I cannot work like this any longer. I'm just gonna shove everything that needs to go to the dump in that corner back there, and then I'll deal with it like the next time I come to the garage. Got some news. This car is getting a bigger turbo. It'll be here on the 27th. So this turbo kit's leaving. I'm gonna give it to one of my buddies. And we're gonna do the front and up again with stock truck headers, and I'm gonna build it a lot better. Mishimoto did hook us up with a radiator and an intercooler for this thing, so big things to come there. But today I think I'm going to take off our downpipes. I'm going to start welding those up because we're going to get into the final stages where we want to start it soon. I ordered the last couple things that we need to fire this thing up, and then it's just final assembly after that. So I'm going to start welding up the things that we need in order to fire it up, because we can't fire it up with the downpipes like this, or it'll never weld clean afterwards. Just gonna sharpen some tungstens over here now. Oh my god. This video, that little time lapse you just seen was probably like 20 minutes worth of work, so and we're still not even wrapped around. I'm welding and then I'm cooling and then welding and cooling so I don't get the stainless too hot. So next time you decide that you want a fancy pie cut exhaust and your fabricator's like, yeah, that's gonna be like 5 hours labor, believe them, because it takes a long damn time to weld all these cuts. Well, here is one all welded up. I mean, I'm not the most consistent still, but I didn't blow any holes through it, so that's good. And I totally regret doing pie cuts now. That's my own fault, but we kind of get to practice our welding at the same time, so it's not so bad. This one still needs a bit more piping to get down and under, but I'm just gonna put it on for now because I want to see how good it looks. It shrank a little bit. When I welded it, it all pulled. So when I welded it, it all kind of pulled back this way a little bit, and it was supposed to be a bit closer here because we're almost touching there. But yeah, those brake lines have to move, and then we got to dip underneath that thing, and we got to cut a piece out of this little fender well back here. But it looks pretty cool next to the other one. Boom. We got 6 days off now. We get to do lots of work on this car, maybe get it fired up. But I'm just down here like collecting my camera gear and stuff, and Virginia's like, hey, I'm just gonna kill the Twitch stream setup. She's got her big monitor set up here. She bought a 32-inch monitor. I'm jealous. Compared to my setup over here. I was watching some Grindhard Plumbing Co. What we're actually doing is I'm gonna go pick up the inner... What are you meowing at me for? We're gonna go pick up the intercooler and we're gonna bring it here with my welder because there's a 220 volt plug in this garage because we got our intercooler piping to finish it off. So that's cool. I know, Frankie. I know this. Look at the old girl. She's all dirty and stuff. Yep. Virginia has a 57 Beetle and a Harley Davidson. She might be cooler than me. I swear there's like a 220 plug in here somewhere. I remember seeing it, I just don't remember where I seen it. And like, it has the big switches and the 240 volt thing here. I just gotta find the plug now. The only thing I can think is maybe the plug is behind this, but I swear I've seen it in here somewhere. I guess I'm just gonna have to go to Dan's house. Well, after the runaround yesterday, I finally ended up at Dan's garage, and he owns an M4. But I brought my welder here because Dan has a 220 plug-in, but I didn't realize that the plug-in on this is different than the one in the wall. So between him and Daddy Cal, they made me this extension cord so I can plug my thing in now. Hopefully, get the welder working. Let's just see if it fits. And now when I turn this on, it doesn't work. What the hell? Dan, is that even wired up? Well, no power to that plug, apparently, or something. I don't fucking know anymore. Oh, this is stressful. It's like 2 days trying to get this intercooler welded from a plug. I just need 220 already. On the plus side, this smart car has the world's smallest turbo. Look at this thing. Compared to my boot. Now we're at Tokyo's to check out to see if he's got the right one. Meanwhile, this is where we're storing the Civic. So it's still alive and I still own it. It's got a flat tire in the front. And it's full of oil and shit. But it's still here.
He's on paddle shift.
And then Tokyo's plug isn't the same either. We were gonna use one for his dryer, but not the same.
Daddy Cal to the rescue?
Maybe. So Daddy Cal has a plug for a range, and we're gonna go swap the cable out to put that end on it so you can go back here and use the welder here. Man, I swear, it's been like 4, 5, 6 hours of screwing around just to get set up so I can weld this thing for 10 minutes. I could probably kill us all right now if I just open this argon bottle.
That's probably a good idea. Inert gas would do that. But thankfully, the lack of oxygen would make us feel really happy for
It would, yeah, a little bit. Daddy Cal. I see you have no carburetors now.
USB 3.0 upgrade. We're sent over. For his HP tuna.
Let's go grab that cord. And then we just have to hope that the plug in my head actually works.
Like it even being done.
So which one is this? Is
That's the one that's on there right now. That's a range plug. You see how this is straight? And then this is the dryer plug. It has the neutral 90.
Cool.
I'm more wondering why you just have a bunch of random range and dryer plugs floating around.
Because teachers buy ones and sometimes they don't come with cords, so you have to look at stuff.
What the fuck? It just lifts up. See that thing on the right side? Just tip it upwards.
So,
The black thing? Oh.
Daddy Cal came in clutch with the plug. 136 amps reading on the welder.
Twice, actually.
Twice. Daddy Cal is just...
Jump that up to like 150. 150.
Shout out to Daddy Cal for being deadly.
Trying to weld.
True hood rat fashion, Kyle's going to weld on a plastic table with a leather bar stool.
And in winter boots.
And he's got winter
While
boots
we're on the water.
While on water with a quad turbo Civic.
And a race gas container. Don't forget the race
Oh,
gas.
that's okay.
Where's the
We got a
race
fire
gas?
extinguisher there though. Because my garage is attached to my house. So,
Where's the race
this
gas?
is actually running...
Is this the race gas container?
The race gas container.
Actually running in here. My old, the previous owners of the house had a washer and a dryer upstairs when you go in from the garage. I made it kind of a mud room.
Okay. It's at the top.
So,
last 1 amp. That's it?
I mean, we definitely have a lesson to be learned cutting stuff with grinder discs because there's so much like contamination bullshit in it. But besides that,
Well, if you use your grinder,
and it was a learning experience. So now I know we got to run our welder wide open 180 amps to really weld this. So
now if you used a grinding disc that was only used on aluminum, do you think it'd be near as contaminated?
yeah, it's still the grinding dust,
Yeah.
like the dust that's in the wheel.
So the practice on this core is good since you have two beautiful, nice, brand new cores.
Yeah, 2 brand new Mishimoto cores. So let's get this packed up. We'll head over to the garage, I guess. So air filters, got those. This is a kit to convert the stock rear end so we can bolt up the 8.8. It comes with like upper arms, lower arms, some things to weld on and stuff. So we're gonna need that to put that Ford 8.8 in there. And we got all our aluminum piping here from Performance World to make our charge pipe. The only thing is, I left the end for 110 volts in my car, and Tokyo has my car, and he's not here for another hour, so kind of just mock-up stage right now, I guess, before welding. And I'm gonna get Dan to put the fuel pump in the tank. Try to, so we can start running some lines. One step closer to firing it up. Easy cakes.
That's actually pretty strong.
I've got this charge pipe mocked up here. It just needs to be welded. I don't have the plug for my welder here right now, so can't weld that one. We'll start working on getting this one down here, under and across. So we'll start by getting our 90 up right here prepped, and then just a little piece of there. Should probably fit the radiator in here too to see where our outlet is as well, so we can avoid that.
Is that going to be the under one?
Yeah.
Did you cut the tab off the bottom of the intercooler yet?
Yeah.
Get back here. You pour. What did we learn, Kyle?
How we suck shit. I'm really good at sucking shit lately, apparently.
That's a really shitty spot to weld. Not a good time. Not partying.
What was the quote from Superbad? You don't want to suck dick fucking pussy?
Yes, I think something like that.
What are you doing there, Big Shoots?
I'm gonna try and bend it. I don't know. Is it bendable? I've seen people bend them.
Or do they just buy bent ones?
No.
You gonna try and bend it like a German hook bird?
Like, is it? It's on aluminum, so it's probably not bend.
Good? Not good.
Work it.
Ew!
Work it for daddy. Show us your own face. Daddy like.
Working overtime on the seduction line.
Sounds greasy.
I'll show you who's boss.
What are you doing?
I couldn't get it.
We spent all morning running around from Dan's house to my house to Justin's house to be able to weld this intercooler core.
you to fuck with me.
You want fuck on cow?
Bitch. We're gonna need to clean that out.
So what's the thought process here, Kyle?
I done fucked up?
Turbo off.
No, it's too tight in there. I didn't.
You're not good at dealing with tight things, or
I haven't turned the wheels.
What's the diamonds?
are you bleeding?
Yeah. Oh yeah, get in there. That a girl. Hey.
So what's the plan here now, Kyle?
We're gonna just
Put an elbow on
this, yeah. I made the hole a little bit smaller than the pipe, but
105. Yeah.
how does it look level this way? Where's the
Oh, hey, right, that would tell us.
the marker right there? I need to cut this one like right here.
Why don't you weld this on first?
So how would I weld that on and then like have trouble welding this piece onto that piece?
gentle.
I'm sure that was creepy.
That is fucking good.
How many inches and how many centimeters?
From here to the top of this.
I guess you guys already got that pump set up, but I would have just put hand
Okay.
lines out there. Yeah, at the bottom. I would have just, yeah, that's what I would have done. Like, would it take just that? How do I enlarge this?
What you doing?
Bead rolling. And then we gotta weld
What do
this
you
on.
what do you bead rolling with?
Pliers. The 909s.
If you did your idea and then had this roll.
Boys are trying to figure out fuel pump things. The drop-in Holly system isn't quite drop-in.
Would it not?
It's gonna sit on this. Yeah,
Yes, it would.
so it's gonna sit on this and then we're gonna pull it down onto it and it's going to seal to this.
Yeah.
I know, I heard you. I'll be there in a second.
How you making out?
Good. I'm just gonna build it.
Build a tab to support.
Yeah.
So, update on the price. KYL3 Williams on Instagram. Total on January 25th. So $13,630 Canadian, which is $10,367 American. Newest additions, trans dipstick, the trick chassis 8.8 mount with the LCAs, intercooler piping, turbo blankets, oil feed and drain, miscellaneous stuff. So just over the $10,000 mark American. That includes the $2,500 paid for the car and some of the other more expensive things that you could do without, like the $2,500 tranny, but do it once, cry once. That day I came here, what was I doing? I come here to do something. Battery in the drill was dead. Battery on the wall was dead. Gravy had been here.
You guys end up going to the store? Are you gonna die, Dan?
Just drinking Gatorade.
There's no sugar in it though.
And I changed my one.
There's carbs in it though. Oh, I was wondering what you were cutting that for. You fancy, Kyle. You fancy. So the turbo kit from the Mustang is now off. manifolds and the crossover pipe are going to another local guy for a Chev Silverado.
And it's free because I like to help the homies out.
Kyle likes to help the homies like he's helping the frig out of me. And then he's going to build better stuff for his. Because he's improved 100% since he built that one. New one going to be similar though? Same mount, same dump style?
Yeah, new one's going to be kind of the same-ish. I'm going to do the crossover in the front though.
Nice. So you want me to hold down on that while you tack it? Or is that too much?
Nope.
So Kyle just, quick little plate.
Of course I can't get anything in there.
Okay, here's one for all you YouTubes. So under the Malibu there will be a Fox Body 8.8. It's currently 4 bolt. There is axles on order. Strange 35 spline, 5 bolt with C-clip eliminators. Has anyone ever put stock New Edge Mustang or 94 to 98 Mustang disc brakes on the rear of a Fox body? If you have, or if there's an adapter for it, let us know, because I'm going to Google it in the meantime. But the YouTube sometimes knows better than the Google.
This is true.
Because there's a lot of sketchy folks on the YouTube that might be like, oh yeah, do this. And that'd be cool, because if I can use the 7.5-inch Ford rear brakes from the New Edge, because Kyle's 8.8 already has disc brakes, then that'd be cool.
I can't floss well.
Do Fortnite dances, Kyle, because all we've been doing is playing Fortnite.
This is true.
Is there now. So that's secured to the bottom, and then going to come up for this turbo. Kyle's just buttoning that one on.
Yeah, the coupler's in a weird spot right here.
So on the price list was 2 turbo blankets.
They kind of fit on there.
They fit on there good enough. They will fasten. I
I think this one's on the wrong side though.
It doesn't. I just didn't want to fuck with it. I just put it there to see.
I think it goes the other way. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter which way it goes.
But it looks better.
Yeah. So those were like $50 on Amazon for 2 of them.
Yeah, they're pretty cheap.
They're just cheap.
They're just to keep the heat away from the fenders.
Yeah, to try and keep the heat away from the plastic fender liners. Try to do as little damage as possible. Now that Kyle's got that put on the right way, that looks
A bit better.
way better. So it's just simple little turbo blanket.
And we got our intercooler in too, and I couldn't align it any better than that. It kind of just comes out down there, and we just have to join it up to here now. So 1 pipe, two couplers.
Looks damn good, Kyle.
Oh wait, this piece can go on too. And then you won't even... I want to take a photo of it.
Hood Rat Racing.
So the diameter of this,
Yep.
this little inner ring right here, is just too big for this ring.
Yep. We could grind that.
So
down
Holly
or
says
sand down.
it was a drop-in, but it's not quite. You can see when Kyle puts it in, it just ends up. So it'll require a little
Pressure?
No. You're up by a little bit.
Barely though. You know what?
So I think so far one of my favorite parts about this is
It wants to go down
It's-
all over this.
the engine bay is coming along so well with that hard coolant pipe going to be in it.
But barely.
Everything else is going to be set up. And then from the front, no intercooler visible, nothing. It's going to look pretty bland. So I'm extremely excited about that. Extremely. Turn this bitch over my hand.
Yeah, if you can flex the top of the tank, I'm not hearing it, like when you push down. I didn't hear anything like.
So that's it. We're done for today. We got a lot of work done. There was a lot of running around with the aluminum welding bullshit, but Fuel pumps in the tank. We managed to get that in there. And this is set up. So next we're gonna run some fuel lines and get things prepped to do a test fire. So it's some finish welding. Got to put some injector clips on the Holly harness, and it's close. It's close to firing up. And then the 8.8 stuff. We've got the 8.8 stuff to go on. So when we come back, whether it be tomorrow or the next day, we should probably jack this in the air so you can get underneath and
Take the
stuff.
7.5 off again.
Yeah. So, peace easy, get that V. Oh, I nailed it.